Okay, hello my friends and welcome back to our channel. For those of you that I haven't had the opportunity to connect with yet, my name is Jasmine Musa, and today I'm going to be taking you through a soft and graceful evening yoga flow. So with that, we're going to get started right away, sitting on our mats, sitting on the heels, finding a nice tall long spine, shoulders are away from the ears, tailbone is tucked under. Palms are planted on the lap. Taking a few conscious breaths here as you soften through the face, soften through the jaw, and really find a moment to arrive into your practice. On the next inhale, inviting you to place the hands over top of the ribs, creating almost like a C-like shape over the ribs. And just begin feeling the ribs rise and fall with each inhale and each exhale. On the inhale, really feeling the ribs expand. And with each exhale, feeling them fall. On the inhale, really creating space. And on the exhale, really contracting, making the ribs small. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. At the bottom of the exhale, just drop the palms back onto the lap. Begin breathing naturally, observing the breath. And then on the next inhale, slowly begin to flutter the eyes open and walk the hands out, finding your tabletop position. With the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. On the inhale, we'll rock slightly forward. And on the exhale, rock slightly back. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, sending the hips back. Very gentle wrist stretch here. On the inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. Really focusing on synchronizing the breath with the movement and maybe making this gentle sway forward and back even more generous as the body gets warmed up. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness in center, and then take the fingertips to face away from the body and gently rock from side to side. So fingertips are facing towards the left and towards the right, and you're gently swaying from side to side. Finding a calm, smooth breath. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness in center. And then take the fingertips to face towards the body. Palms are facing up and gently rock forward and back. If this is really intense for the wrists, you can inch the knees up just a few little steps and see if that helps by taking the weight out of the wrists. Just an option. Gently rocking forward and back. Good. On the next inhale, slowly finding stillness and then returning to your neutral tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. On the inhale, arch through the back, take the gaze towards the sky. And on the exhale, round through the spine, take the gaze towards the belly. Inhale, rising. And exhale, rounding. Keep going, moving at your own rhythm and pace, synchronizing the breath with the movement, and really trying not to push or pull the body here, just moving very fluidly, almost like water. On the next inhale, find stillness in center. And then on the inhale, reach the right arm high to the sky. And on the exhale, thread it through just for a moment. On the inhale, reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. Really open up the chest. And on the exhale, drop the right arm back down just for a moment. Inhale, reach the arm up. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, rise. And exhale, soften that right arm all the way down, thread it through. And walk the left fingertips out nice and long, creating one straight line with the body. Breathing here. Really feeling the belly rise and fall against the thighs. And then on the next inhale, maybe you lift that left arm up towards the sky and take it behind the back, really peeling the chest open as you feel for that right thigh. Breathe here. Good. On the next inhale, float that left arm up towards the sky, and then plant the left palm down. Inhale, send the right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, lower it back down, tabletop position. Inhale, arch to the back. And exhale, round through the spine. Another round of cat-cow. On the inhale, this time maybe you lean slightly forward. And on the exhale, maybe as you round through the spine, you lean slightly back. Good. Inhale, come forward, arch through the back. Exhale, round as you send the hips slightly back. Think about it as a dramatized cat-cow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness in center, neutral tabletop. Inhale, float the left arm high to the sky, peel that chest open, and then thread the left arm through underneath the body. Inhale, we rise, keeping it dynamic, and exhale, lower. Really reaching. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Gaze will follow. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, thread that left arm underneath the body. And then walk those right fingertips out nice and long, creating lots of length through the right arm. Left palm is facing up in a gesture of both giving and receiving. And really sending the breath into the belly, feeling it rise against the thighs. Relax the face, relax the jaw. And on the next inhale, maybe you reach that right arm high to the sky and take it behind the back. Really peeling the chest open as you draw that right shoulder back. Last big full breath. Good. On the inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, plant the right palm down. Inhale, send the left arm high to the sky. And exhale, return to your tabletop position. Good. Begin creating circles over top of the wrist, just stirring the upper body. Very slow, gentle, guided movement. And maybe you synchronize the breath with the movement, inhaling for the top half of your circle and exhaling for the bottom half. Good. Taking it in the opposite direction, still inhaling for the top half, exhaling for the bottom half of your circle. Seeing if you can make these circles even more generous as the body gets warmed up, especially the wrists as they get warmed up. And then on the next inhale, find stillness in center. Walk the hands as far forward as you can, keeping those glutes lifted, finding Anahatasana, gesture of the heart, puppy pose. You can stay here with the forearms and the palms planted, or come up onto the fingertips, really opening up through the shoulders, breathing fresh space and fresh energy there. One more big breath. Good. Plant the forearms down. And then on the next inhale, slowly glide the body forward. And then reposition the forearms so that you're in your Sphinx pose. Forearms are firmly planted into the mat. You're pressing the tops of the feet into the earth. And you're imagining you're pulling the hands in towards the body to really open up the chest. Breathing here. Feeling a gentle stretch in the low back. And for 2 breaths. Good. On the next exhale, we'll slowly lower the arms down by lengthening them out. And then bring the hands towards the upper ribs. Inhale, little baby cobra. And on the exhale, send the hips back. Find your very first downward facing dog. Taking a moment to pedal out the heels here, one at a time. Feeling a stretch in the backs of the legs, remembering to keep those fingertips nice and wide. And then find stillness with the heels. Send the heels down lower, send the hips up higher. And take 2 conscious breaths here. Good. On the next inhale, gaze towards the hands, bend through the knees, and begin taking little steps in towards the hands. Inhale to flat back, and exhale to fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, rooting to rise. And exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to plant the palms. And then step, or maybe you hop back to your high plank. Drop down the knees, and then lower down with a flat back, elbows glued to side body. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, float the right leg high to the sky, and then step it through in between the palms. Dropping the back knee down. On the inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, relax through the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen through the arms. Exhale, relax through the shoulders. Good. On the next inhale, cactus those arms, staying active in the legs. And then on the exhale, lean as far forward as you can. Inhale, open. Cactus the arms. Exhale, reach. Lengthen the arms. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. On the inhale, reach the arms up. And on the exhale, plant the palms down. Lengthen out through the right leg, trying to take the chest in towards that right knee. Tall spine, tall back, proud chest. Flexing through the right foot. We're here for 3 conscious breaths. Good. On the inhale, come forward. And then plant the palms to frame that front right foot. Lift the back knee up and step the right foot back to find your downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward, high plank. On the exhale, lower down, maybe using the help of your knees. Inhale, little baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. And then step it through in between the palms. Back heel, or back knee, comes down. And then on the inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Good. On the next inhale, cactus the arms, really pull the shoulder blades together. And on the exhale, lean as far forward as you can, reaching the arms in front of you. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. On the inhale, lift the arms up. And on the exhale, plant the palms, straighten that front leg, flex through the left foot, and try and drive the chest in towards that left knee. Breathing here. Hips are squared forwards. Good. On the next inhale, send the hands to frame that front left foot. Lift the back knee up and step the left foot back, finding your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, maybe using the help of your knees. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. 2 big nourishing breaths here. Heels come down lower, hips come up higher, shoulders go deep, fingertips are wide. Good. On the next inhale, gaze towards the hands, bend through the knees, step towards the top of your mat, maybe a couple of steps there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, rooting to rise. Exhale, bring per hands through towards the chest. And then release the arms by the sides, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step, or maybe you gracefully and quietly hop back. And then lower down for your chaturanga, maybe using the help of your knees. And inhale to cobra or up dog. On the exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. On the inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. And then bring the right foot through in between the palms. On the inhale, reach the arms up. High runner's lunge. Exhale, soften through the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen through the arms. Good. Toes are facing forwards, bending generously through that front knee, staying high up on the ball of the back foot. On the next inhale, cactus the arms, drawing the shoulder blades together. And then on the exhale, lean as far forward as you can, engaging the core. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. On the next inhale, open up. And then reach the arms up towards the sky. Drop the hands down. Step the right foot back. Find your downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. And then step it through in between the palms. On the inhale, float the arms up. High runner's lunge. Finding length with each inhale and softness with each exhale. Good. On the next inhale, cactus those arms. And then on the exhale, lean as far forward as you can. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, you got it. Good. On the next inhale, cactus those arms, and then reach the arms up towards the sky. Plant the palms, step that left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. 2 big nourishing breaths here. On the next exhale, slowly soften the knees down. And then take the knees out wide, big toes together. Send the hips back, find a child's pose. Third eye meets the earth. Calming and soothing the breath here. Finding lots of softness in the body. Just feeling the belly rise and fall against the thighs. On the next inhale, slowly walking the hands back towards the body. And then reaching the arms up nice and high. On the exhale, bring prayer hands through to heart center. Good. On the inhale, walk the hands back out, finding your tabletop position. Tucking the back toes under, send the hips up high, find your downward facing dog. On the inhale, float the right leg high to the sky, and then step it through in between the palms. Drop that back knee down, inhale, reach the arms up. And on the exhale, plant the palms on the inside of that right leg. Heel toeing the right foot out, finding your lizard pose. Lizard pose, you're coming on the outer edge of that right foot. And then option if you wish to sink down onto the elbows, down onto the forearms to get a little bit deeper as you really let that right knee push out towards the side. You can add a gentle sway from left to right. Seeing how that changes the effect of the pose. And then finding stillness in center. Invitation to stay here or take an advanced option, bend through that back leg and reach for it with the right arm. This is just an option. If you're here with me, really trying to peel open that right shoulder and maybe even taking the gaze slightly tilted up if the neck permits. Pulling that heel in towards the glute for one more breath. Good. On the exhale, slowly soften the back leg down and then plant the palms. Heel toe that right leg back to center. Lift up on that back leg. And then with the left palm firmly planted on the inhale, reach the right arm up, easy twist. Option to stay here, or maybe you even try and straighten a little bit through that front right leg. You got it. Finding stability in the core, lots of length all the way up to those right fingertips. Gaze is slightly tilted up. Good. On the next exhale, bend through the knee and then slowly soften that right arm down. Step the right leg back, find your downward facing dog. Option to move through a flow. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, elbows glued to side body. Inhale, cobra or up dog, heart opener of your choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good work. On the next inhale, float the left leg high to the sky and then step it through in between the palms. Good. Drop the back knee down and then bring the left arm on the inside of the left leg, heel toeing the foot to the outer edge of the mat. Lizard pose on the opposite side, maybe dropping down onto the forearms. An invitation to add a gentle sway from left to right. Seeing how that changes the effect of the pose, allowing you to get deeper into the hip. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness in center. And then option only if you wish to bend through that back leg and reach for it with the left arm. Good. On the next exhale, softening down. Inhale, float the left arm up. Exhale, plant the palms on the inside of that left leg, heel toeing the left foot back to center, and then tuck the back right toes under, lift the leg up, plant the right palm into the mat, and come into that easy twist as you inhale, send the left arm up. One straight line all the way up towards the ceiling with those left fingertips. Option to stay here, or maybe you try and lengthen out through the left leg for a deeper variation. Core is engaged for balance. Good. Bend through the left leg and then plant the left palm, step the left foot back, and find your downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, heart opener. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. 2 breaths here, heels down lower. Shine the sit bones up towards the ceiling. And on the next inhale, gaze towards the hands, bend through the knees, step, or maybe you hop towards the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, rooting to rise. Upward salute. And exhale, hands come through to heart center. And you can release them by the sides for mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up. Big sweeping motion. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or hop back into your high plank. And then lower down for your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, float the right leg up towards the sky. And then bring it through for pigeon pose on the right side. Proud pigeon to start. Chest is tall, proud, and open. Jaw is soft, gaze is relaxed, shoulders are away from the ears. An option to stay here or make your way down into your humble pigeon. Maybe coming down onto the forearms, a block if you have one. Or melting all the way down once the body is comfortable to the third eye. Good. On the next inhale, slowly make your way back up, proud pigeon. And then sending the weight into the right glute, swing that left leg around the side and cross it over top of the right. Good. Once you arrive, inhale, reach the arms up, and then take the gaze over towards the left, using the left hand as a kickstand, right arm to take you further into this spinal twist. Remembering to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Remembering that the neck is an extension of the spine, including it in this twist. And imagining a string pulling you from the crown of the head, helping you sit up nice and tall. Good. On the next inhale, slowly come back to center, reach the arms up, take the gaze to follow. And then on the exhale, take a gentle counter twist to the opposite side. Good. Inhale, center. And on the exhale, take the arms by the side, send the weight into that right glute, swing that left leg around, and find your proud pigeon. Tuck the back toes under, send the hips up high, find your downward facing dog. Option here to move through a flow. Inhale, come forward, high plank, head, hips, and heels in one straight line. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. On the inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. And then bring it through for pigeon pose. Once again, starting off with the chest tall, proud, and open, facing forwards. And then when you're ready to do so, hinging through the hips and finding a humble pigeon variation. Good. On the next inhale, slowly make your way back up. Proud pigeon. And then shifting the weight into the left glute, swing that right leg around, cross it over top of the left. Inhale, reach the arms up, create lots of length. And then on the exhale, take the gaze to the right. Use the right hand as a kickstand behind you and really try and open yourself up using that left arm. Gaze is behind you. Jaw is soft. Breath is smooth. Breathe into the twist. Good. On the next inhale, slowly come back to center, reach the arms up, and then take a gentle counter twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, release the arms by the sides, send the weight into the left glute, swing that right leg around, proud pigeon. Tuck the back toes under and send the hips up high, down dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Good. On the next inhale, bend through the knees, gaze towards the hand, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, prayer hands come through to your heart center. And you release the arms by the sides. Stepping along the length of your mat, taking the heels to face in, toes to face out. Legs are wider than hip width distance. On the inhale, reach the arms up. And then on the exhale, bring prayer hands through to heart center as you bend through the knees, finding your goddess pose. It's like a very wide-legged squat. Chest is tall, proud and open. Tuck the tailbone under. Good. Let's keep it dynamic. Inhale, reach the arms up as you lengthen through the legs. And exhale, bend the arms and the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, we meet at the bottom of our goddess pose. Staying here, finding a smooth, calm breath. Now listen carefully. We'll lift the right heel up, lower it down. Lift the left heel up, lower it down. We're here for 3 more. Lift on the right, lower on the right. Lift left, lower left. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen through the legs. And on the exhale, turn the toes to face in front of you and hinge through the hips for a wide-legged forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, maybe shaking the head yes, shaking the head no to release any tension. Gentle bend in the knees, protecting the joints. And then on the next inhale, plant the palms and bend generously through the right knee as you walk the hands to frame the right leg for your Spider-Man or Spider-Woman pose on the right side. Option to stay here with the fingertips planted, or you can bring the hands up into prayer. This is just an option. Advanced option, only if you wished, you can take a bind behind that right leg, wrapping the right arm underneath the knee and the left arm behind the back, and reaching the arms so that the hands clasp. Actively lifting the chest open. We're here for 1 more breath. Good. On the next inhale, slowly release the bind if you're there. Reach the arms up if you can test your balance. And on the exhale, plant the palms, lift the hips up, and slowly walk the hands to the opposite side, bending through the left leg as you take whatever variation resonates on the opposite side. Maybe hands to prayer, or maybe you take that bind behind the left leg. Wherever you are, just finding a nice, smooth, fluid breath. Last breath here. Good. On the next inhale, can you reach those arms up, fingertips high? And on the exhale, plant the palms, lift the hips up, wide-legged forward fold. Grab opposite ankles, pull yourself a little bit deeper for the final few seconds here. And then on the exhale, plant the palms and walk the hands to frame the left foot. Stepping the left foot back, find your downward facing dog. Good. On the exhale, slowly lower the knees down. And find a child's pose, this time with the legs together. And we'll take the arms by the sides, really letting the shoulders relax. Maybe adding a gentle sway from left to right, massaging the third eye. And then on the next inhale, slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time to sit on the heels. Good. Taking the left hand down, we'll come to sit to the left of the legs. So we have the legs just facing a little bit to the right. On the inhale, reach the arms up. And on the exhale, grab hold of the right shin with both hands. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then take the gaze towards the left. Double spinal twist. So the body is facing in one direction and the neck is facing in another. Breathe here. Shoulders are away from the ears, spine is tall. On the next inhale, bring the head back through to center, and then release the arms. Taking the legs to the opposite side, sitting to the right of the heels. And then on the inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, grab hold of the left shin. Inhale, lift the chest up. And then take the gaze to the right for your double spinal twist. Breathing here. On the next inhale, head comes through to center. Release the legs. And slowly make your way to the middle of your mat in a seated position with the feet firmly planted, knees high. Inhale, reach the arms out. And exhale, send the hips back, finding your boat pose, maybe grabbing hold of the backs of the legs for support. Shins are parallel to the floor, to the ceiling, and you're flexing through the feet as you really tuck the tailbone under. Option to stay here as you squeeze the legs together, or maybe you lift the palms up in a gesture of both giving and receiving. We're here for 2 more breaths. Chest is tall, proud, and open. Maybe you can tilt the chin slightly up for 3, and 2, and 1. On the exhale, lower down. Cactus the arms. And then windshield wiper the legs very slowly from left to right. Very mindful, guided, graceful movement. Full breath. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness with the knees. And then heel toe the feet apart, bringing just the knees together, creating sort of like a pyramid shape with the legs. Working on our knee mobility. Maybe you add a gentle sway from left to right, seeing how that changes the effect of the pose, bringing a stretch and a release to different areas of the body. Smooth breath. Good. Find stillness in center with the knees. Heel toe the feet together. And then slowly drop the knees down, bringing the soles of the feet together for your reclined butterfly, maybe placing the hands over top of the belly, creating sort of like a triangle shape around the belly button. So the index fingers are touching and the thumbs are touching, creating that pyramid shape, or triangle shape rather. Begin breathing into the belly, feeling the hands rise and fall with each inhale and each exhale. You're welcome to stay here for our closing practice if it's very comfortable, or you can lengthen out the arms and lengthen out the legs for your final Shavasana. Whatever feels best, whatever you choose, just make sure it is a comfortable place to sit for just a few more minutes. Really encouraging you not to skip this important part of your practice. One of the reasons that we practice yoga is to deepen our mindful practice of meditation. And this is a really great time to use yoga as something that can take you deeper into a meditative state. Staying here in your final Shavasana, I will slowly sit up. Don't pay any mind to me, just because as you're here in your closing practice, there is a story that I would very much like to share with you. So, I heard this story very recently on a podcast and it really resonated with me. So I thought I would bring it to each of you here in this class today. Here it goes. I'm sitting in a quiet room at the Millcroft Inn, a peaceful little place hidden back among the pine trees about an hour out of Toronto. It's just past noon, late July, and I'm listening to the desperate sounds of a life or death struggle going on a few feet away. There's a small fly burning out the last of its short life's energies in a futile attempt to fly through the glass of the window pane. The whining wings tell the story of the fly's strategy. Try harder. But it's not working. The frenzied effort offers no hope for survival. Ironically, the struggle is part of the trap. It is impossible for the fly to try hard enough to succeed at breaking through the glass. Nevertheless, this little insect has staked its life on reaching its goal through raw effort and determination. The fly is doomed. It will die there on the windowsill. Across the room, 10 steps away, the door is open. 10 seconds of flying time and this small creature could reach the outside world it seeks. With only a fraction of the effort now being wasted, it could be free of this self-imposed trap. The breakthrough possibility is there. It would be so easy. Why doesn't the fly try another approach, something dramatically different? How did it get so locked in on the idea that this particular route and determined effort offer the most promise for success? What logic is there in continuing until death to seek a breakthrough with more of the same? No doubt this approach makes sense to the fly. Regrettably, it's an idea that will kill. Trying harder isn't necessarily the solution to achieving more. It may not offer any real promise for getting what you want out of life. Sometimes, in fact, it's a big part of the problem. If you stake your hopes for a breakthrough on trying harder than ever, you may kill your chances for success. This is a passage and a story from the book U Squared. And the reason that I'm sharing it is because if you feel like you are at a place in your life where you're feeling blocked or you're feeling trapped, this story is calling you to pause, look around, and see if there's another door. Sometimes we default to trying harder when we feel like we aren't attaining what we want. And this is not undermining hard work and determination. Those things are incredibly important. But when you focus your effort and your hard work and your determination in the right places, that's when you have an impact. So this is a call to say, if you're feeling trapped or if you're feeling blocked, take a moment, pause, look for another door, and then put all of your hard work and determined effort into that new door. As you lay in your final Shavasana, inviting you to reflect on one very specific thing from today that you're feeling especially grateful for. Really feel this moment of gratitude in your heart space, in your heart center. Imagine with each inhale, you're really drawing in that moment of gratitude, and with each exhale, you're releasing any final bits of tension in your body. And from this place of groundedness and gratitude, inviting you to Either finish class in final Shavasana or slowly make your way into a seated cross-legged position as I am now. If you're meeting me in a seated cross-legged position, finding a nice tall long spine, shoulders away from the ears. Relax the facial muscles and all of those muscles that don't need to be engaged right now. Close the eyes if it feels right for you, or just soften or lower the gaze. And then keeping the eyes closed on the inhale, reach the arms up, giving yourself a good morning stretch. And then on the exhale, take the prayer hands to the forehead for pure thoughts, prayer hands to the mouth for pure speech, and prayer hands to the heart center for pure intentions. You can bow your head in appreciation for your body for showing up today, for practicing. And then on the inhale, take the head back through to center. Keep the eyes closed, rub the palms together to create some heat, energy. And once you feel that warmth between your palms, that energy, place the warm palms over top of the closed eyes. Feel into the darkness. And then gently begin to flutter the eyes open. And peel the palms away from the face, blinking the eyes open to arrive back into this space and back into this moment. With that, we are at the end of our time together today, my friends. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in each of you. Namaste. If this video resonated, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you're aware of every time that we post and upload new videos for the community. And if there are any other flows that you have in mind that you would love for me to create, please let me know. I really want to ensure that I'm putting out content that is serving each of you for the greatest good. So with that, have an amazing day, and I can't wait to see you soon. Ciao, friends.